All right, let's get into the video game right away. I don't feel like waiting. I want to get this shit done. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like even if, like, okay, well, Hildebrand's probably taking like one night max, right? I don't even know. If maybe 2 nights. I could stretch it out 2 nights. But if we don't clear it tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna do like Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday before we get our next raid night. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll try and just get people to join up and try it again maybe on a Monday or Tuesday potentially. Continue on. Because it'd be nice to be able to start Heavensward this week. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying Xenoblade so much because, like, not being depressed means I can feel emotions again, which is great. And it's such a well-written game that is taking me absolutely through a ringer of thoughts and feelings, and it's so fucking good. All right. Oh, that's a Platakun. There we go. Okay, perfect. You just finished Hildy? Oh, nice. Now you've got to tackle the relic. Well, oh, Tessa Catboy. I suppose I don't need this thing anymore, do I? All right, perfect. I think we left off at the relics. Hold on, let me get into the chat. I don't know if Rion wants to join the chat, but I'll be in there. Last thing we did was turning in the assignment. I don't think we've picked up the, not Atma, the Mahatma, the Mahatma. I don't know. And we did the crafting section. So, Rise and Shine? Is it Rise and Shine that we're doing? Apocalypse Zeta. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're very close. Let me... Oh, I've got the relic on. There we go. Let me take my bow off. Okay, see if that changes his options. No, I have to do it with this. So it looks to me like this is the next one I need to do is Rise and Shine. There we go. Hey, Mr. Catboy, is Rise and Shine the quest, just so I know?
I want to say yes.
I'm taking it anyway. There we go. All right, we'll see. Hello, Plent. Ah, Mico, you see before you a man content. My studies are complete, and I am now composing my master treatise on the enhancement of arms through soul infusion. Once I have finished, I intend to return to my homeland. My journey of discovery, in other words, now draws to a close. I tell you, though, the research I performed here was the most meaningful of my career. 'Twas your deeds that led me to these new heights, and you have my deepest gratitude. Ah, and I must not forget to thank Geralt. I have an exquisite liquor from my own private cellar, a small token of my appreciation. Ah, yes, invisible bottle. Might I ask you to deliver it? It would be altogether too embarrassing to give it to him myself. What? Do it, you bitch! Nice. It's a Blant. Platakin. I thought Silver said he wasn't going to be here tonight. Little lion, bitch. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. Make it rain, dude. Nice. A present from Jalzan now, is it? It is. Take it and never talk to me again. You made it on time? Oh, hell yeah. You'd think the bugger'd thank me in the flesh, but I'll have his gift all the same. I'm still dreaming of the last bottle's fiery kick. Yeah, I'm just, there we go. Yeah, I'm excited that we get to finish it together, Silver. Because I hated the idea of, you know, we finish and then Silver's like working to catch up, because I know, like me, you have had, I think, several points in this where you're like, I don't really want the relic, do I? There we go. I didn't want to leave you behind. All right. Just as you... Oh, God. Just as well you're here, though. I've been meaning to have a word with you about your Zodiac weapon. See, I got curious as to the trials of the Braves, so I bargain a bit with Rowena and get myself a complete set from the She-Devil. I even laid my hands on the last tome of the series, the Book of Netherdark. What's written there has surprised the living hells out of me. Seems the original Zodiac weapons each had a self all of their own. A sentience shaped by the bearer's very soul. The fuck? The arm grew mightier and easier to wield on their own will, based on nothing but the character and needs of their heroes. Weren't just something as simple as having a piece of steel you've grown accustomed to. Those weapons were like extensions of the Braves' bodies. Aye, 'tis why they were the greatest arms of their own ages, and why they were lost. You can hardly pass a weapon down through the generations if none of the other buggers can wield it for shit, can you? Geralt, this is hardly what I expected to hear upon coming to bid you a farewell. Give him the alcohol now! Tell me, do you think this tale true? You telling me I can't give this shit to my kids? Aye, God's help me, I do. And I even reckon there's a decent chance the recreated Zodiac weapon can do the very same thing. Mind you, any other arm, and you'd be a fool to try. But Mico's weapon's got soul and light in it. I'd wager my next 6 pints of mead it's got some form of sentience already. I'm of the mind that it ain't been awfully awakened yet. 'Tis a strange concept, but I suppose we've encountered stranger in our travails. Moreover, this notion of sentience could be the origin of how these arms came to achieve their legendary status. Here we go. The kids don't need a drinking problem. A weapon able to choose its wielder by its own will. Fascinating. Simply fascinating. Why, I can imagine no truer ally. It ain't like to keep you company with its banterin', Jalzahn. We're talking about forging an unspeakable bond twixt the souls of the wielder and the weapon. Well, Mico, you've come this far. You keen on seeing this through? I'll do it. There we go. Dear me, it would seem as though a postponement of my homewards journey is in order. We must set this venture forthwith. I'm glad of the help, Jalzahn, but starting out on that venture is easier said than done. After aught else, we've got to crack how to awaken the sleeping sentience in Mico's arm. Indeed. Mayhap we can awaken the soul within the arm via some substance, like in character. Creating a resonance betwixt souls can allow for the transference of certain qualities, after all. Atma, for instance, has no sentience of its own to speak of, yet as the crystallized soul of a living being, it can contain a particular sense, an aspect of consciousness, if you will. Alas, I fear Atma is too weak. However, some stronger variety of crystallized soul may be capable of bestowing its sense unto the slumbering sentience. Of course, for the weapon to profit by this, simply possessing the crystal will not be enough. The sense will not magically transfer itself. We will have to find a way to make the soul without connect to the soul within. Is that like the first actual typo? I've never heard that phrasing. Wielding the weapon whilst the crystallized soul is near could be the answer. Or we might also... Wait. The first thing you said about wielding the weapon, that ain't half bad. And just so happens I have an idea where you might get the kind of crystallized souls you're talking about. Mico, you'll need to pay Rowena a visit. Fuck! Of course, it ain't here... What? It ain't her you want, but her introduction to a bloke called Raymond. The man handles arcane goods and comes around to Rowena's place every now and again. Not regular like, though. Raymond's what only wheels and deals in the shadows. Geralt, you are acquainted with a merchant of the black market. I knew your shady past would aid us at some point. There's no time to waste, Mico. Pray, see about arranging this introduction. Oh, he's upset. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's another cat boy. I'm just collecting them. Come here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Oh. Aspected Benefic. What does this do? Regeneration. Very good. Nice. I've got like an anti-cancer stack up going on right now. So much overhealing. Okay. Let's take a look at our quest. We're going to Revenant's Toll. I'm very sad. I have already been told that Rowena sticks around throughout the rest of the expansions, and I want to cry. Hopefully she gets at least a little bit better. Goose Dam Duck. What a great name. Okay, let's see. Chai Pickles, or Chachi Pickles. Very nice. Sounds good to me. Nice. No, not you. You're not Rowena. The fuck? Why was I going there? I think I saw the names and I was trying to see if there were any meme names. Here we go. No meme names. Hello, Billin. How is Billin doing? Oh. Okay. Let me guess. You're here on account of Geralt and some weapon or another. How close did I come? Well, at least now I know why Geralt was hankering for those old tomes. Like a starved cat after a plump mouse he was. When a man starts working, there ain't naught in his realm that can stop him. Ain't changed a bit from when we were traveling around. Oh, but that's, what was it we were talking about again? Oh, that's right, you were hunting for Remen. Remon. Well, I reckon he's the man you want, given what you're after. Of course, the problem ain't finding him, it's getting him to help you part. See, a fair ways back, Remen lent Geralt a pretty lump of money. Time comes to repay it, and Geralt tries to run. Certain words are said, certain bottles thrown. Needless to say, Remen hates the blacksmith more than Merble bile. There we go. I'm excited to beat Bahamut's ass. You're making kettle corn? Siren, I'm jealous. I fucking love kettle corn. It's been years since I've had kettle corn. I ended up repaying the sum Geralt owed, but Remen's kept that grudge smoldering inside him for nigh on 20 years. There we go. I understand why not well enough, though, I suppose. Could have bought 10 manses in the lavender beds with what Geralt took. I conjure any man would be hesitant to forgive and forget after that. Now that you know the particulars, which I did not care, I'll give you your introduction. But best to keep in mind that Folka's work in the shadows are real sticklers for their code. Won't deal with a soul what's broken it, nor their friends. Well, I'm not Geralt's friend, and I am actually a level 50 rogue, so I know my shit about the dark side of town. Stuck my pinky toe in there every now and then when I needed to get some shit done that I couldn't get done, through the proper channels. It's just a matter of flexibility. Here we go. So run back to Hearstmill and tell Geralt that Remen's in his usual haunt. But I don't think the merchant will touch you with the tin foam pole until that dolt apologizes in full. Why am I having to pay this guy's debt now? Come on. Come on. The sun went down while I was in there. Okay, speak with Geralt. Back we go. Black Shroud. All right. Perfect. Yeah, so Silver, you're caught up with us right now. You just got to go through the dialogue I was just going through, but you should be on the same step with us. I think you just got everything turned in. Oh, that's a cat. Yeah, I'm really excited to have all this stuff kind of coming together finally at the end. It's so good. I had a shitload of dental work done yesterday, and I'm still feeling weird in my mouth. Like, usually it's when you get the injection sites are really sore. That's not the case for me very much. It does feel like someone punched me in the chin, though. That's not great. There we go. Okay, it's time. Have my cat. Fern's just doing some casual squats. What's that about Raymond? Just looked at that guilt-pinching bastard not to deal with you unless I grovel at his bloody feet. You'd think it water under the bridge by now, but it's been a full 20 years since. But it ain't the money, is it? It's the woman. Oh, shit. The injections don't work for you for dental work? Yes! Ow, what do they do? What the fuck do they do for you, Yiz? I didn't even know that was possible for some people. What? Sometimes I need, like, my anesthetic. Yiz, tell me about the anesthetic. What the fuck?
Well, it doesn't work.
So what do they do?
They give me anesthetic, they give me Novocaine, and then I wait, nothing happens, I just deal with it, they do the work, and then, like, after they're done, it kicks in.
Oh, fuck. Because you needed one more thing, right?
Well, the thing, too, is, like... I'm sorry, Plant.
No, my mouth hurts. I know, I was just getting cavities filled in a crown prep the other day, and I'm like, oh,
the
God.
only time that I've never felt, like, dental work at all was when I had my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, thank God for that. Jesus. What the fuck? So when they're drilling to fill in a cavity, you're just like, yep, this is agonizing.
Yeah, for the most part.
I felt a twinge. I felt just a twinge on one of my fillings, and my leg shot up and kicked the fucking thing. And then they gave me more injections and we were fine. But I cannot imagine having to sit through that shit.
I have a very, very high pain tolerance.
You'd have to.
So.
Yeah. Jesus. God, my toes are curling. I cannot imagine.
I've seen the x-rays of Yiz's mouth. He has extremely freaky roots.
Hmm. Define freaky, are they?
Like, okay, the root, okay, you know how, okay, normal roots generally don't go all the way up into your fucking skull, essentially. Mine kind of do.
Oh, so you have really long roots.
Yes.
Same.
Very long. And it's stupid.
My God.
They're also, like, really awkwardly shaped. Like, I have one of the broken teeth they had pulled a long time ago. The only thing that survived was the roots, and it looks like a little gnarled root tree branch thing. It's fucking weird.
So your roots are wiggly.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yiz doesn't need one more fucking thing to make him suffer. He's got enough things. Damn, dude. Yeah, getting numbed is not more painful than the thing we're numbing you for, but sometimes that shit is ugh, awful. Yeah, I remember my mom cut her finger open one time. She was washing dishes and she wasn't careful. There was a knife in there and she just whop. Yeah. And then they had to numb the finger to do the stitches, and the anesthetic, the needles going in, were awful. The only time I've had injections be like really fucking bad was when last time I went to the dentist, they numbed my bottom right and went into the jawbone and hit the nerve with the needle. Just a lightning bolt through my tongue and everything up and through my eye. It was fucking awful. Yeah. No, well, yeah, we do now. We've adjusted our kitchen policy since then. It was years ago. But now whenever I'm home and we cook, we set the knives on the bar above the sink. And then they're taken from the bar and cleaned and then put into the bar again. We don't put any knives or sharp shit in the soapy water anymore. Seems obvious now, you know? Ugh. Blech. Okay. Never you bleedin' won't mind who. The point is that Raymond won't just forgive me, no matter how long or loud I apologize. Have you considered that a gift may say more than words can, Geralt? Surely you know of something dear to him. You heard all that, did you? As it happens, I can't rightly remember what Raymond likes. Well, save for a bottle of liquor or three. Then the fiery liquor I gave you is the answer, is it not? Oh, he's got to give up his liquor now. Oh, no. Now don't talk nonsense. I ain't every day I can drink such fine spirits. That liquor's mine and mine it's gonna stay. Bitch. Not if it costs me my, Zeta. Fine. For the sake of the bloody Zodiac weapon, I'll part with my bottle of sunshine. You will not regret this, Geralt. He already regrets it. Yeah. Though I'm sorry to say that the bottle represents the last of the spirits I brought from Radzedan. Oh no. God damn it all. Please, Jalzan, at least tell me you've not run out of the ingredients you need to brew a potion. I have not, though all my alchemical equipment is now buried at the bottom of my luggage. But pray tell, what would you have me do with them? Something I read in the Trials of the Braves. For now, let's just say we'll need a potion or the like if we're awakened. For this awakening business goes to plan. Fuck's sake, I can't read. It's so hard. Reading is so hard. Now, Mico, if Rowena said Rimon's in his usual haunt, then you'll need to make your way to Swiftperch. Once you find the bloke, you'll need to give him this bottle of sunshine and say it's from me. Get yourself some of what he's dealing and then hie off to battle. Sense will pass to your weapon through soul resonance. I read that as romance. And the more blows you strike, the sooner its sentence will start to wake. There we go. No doubt the Zodiac glass will aid you in taking measurements of the soul resonance. Once you have imbued your arm with enough senses, return to me and I will do my utmost to see its potential realized. There we go. I think working at Papa John's is only marginally better than cutting your hand in a sink full of knives. All right, Swiftperch, off we go. Boop. Man, silver looks so good in that glam. It's a great set. Oh, there's a catboy.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I messed up with my, I think there was an update and my drivers got messed up.
Yeehaw, Rion. He looks at me. Bitch. Is that the lean emote from the Moogle event, or?
Yeah, it's the lean emote.
Shit, I need that. Look, that looks so good. There we go. I only need like, what, 7 or 20? I can't remember. Do you know?
If you don't get it from the event, you can get it in other ways.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought mine at the market board.
Oh shit, nice. I'm just gonna go do that. I'll dunk some gill and not have to ever touch the event. Nice. Elbow dropping a beehive out of 10. Okay, that's a fair scale.
Yeah, I think I am right behind you. I'm talking to Rowena right now.
Oh, perfect, yeah. And with the rate that I'm reading, you'll probably finish your relic by the time I'm ready. Good morning. Mico, isn't it? So I thought. I've been expecting you. Oh, take this. Okay, this dude's fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Ah, this must be Geralt's token of apology. Ugh, what an exotic aroma. I'm afraid no bottle of liquor, be it ever so fine, can quell the hate I bear for the man. However, I will accept this olive branch nonetheless.
You got the piss glasses.
These are like piss glasses with an STI glasses. These fucking things look like they would hurt coming out. There we go. Wait, that's a real thing that you did? I did that by accident when I was a young boy. Funkle, explain. How does one elbow drop a beehive? One beehive in the tree. You elbow drop it, and it was on accident. Please explain how that geometry works. But surely you came as much to rouse something from slumber as to lay an old grudge to rest. No need to explain, not to a man of a web of 1,000 eyes and ears. You seek to awaken the sentience nestled within your Zodiac weapon. Or am I wrong? None either, fuck. So I thought. I must say, even I was surprised to hear that Geralt succeeded in recreating a Zodiac Brave's arm, and amazed to learn the weapon concealed yet another secret. Now, of all my wares, Mahatma should serve best to bring that secret to life. I have 12 types all told, each the shard of a soul with a distinct sense contained within. I cannot say if it will be what Geralt was expecting, but attaching them to your weapon in careful order should do something. As one who once sweated over the anvil, I'm intrigued to see what. The merchant in me, however, cannot give Mahatma away for free. My price is elegant tomestones. Rowena will never more be mine, but They were fighting over Rowena? Or is it Rowena? It's probably Rowena. Rowena. Wow, okay, that is a bit of lore I did not want. I would still aid her with ease where I can. Oh, and you needn't worry about me. I may deal from the shadows, but I dislike shadowy dealings. When you're ready to purchase Mahatma, simply say the word. Produce the elegant tomestones, of course. Yes, and he hands me 1,600 bucks. You elbow dropped a pile of leaves. There was a beehive inside. Oh my god. Oh. God, the sheer fucking terror I would experience having done that. One time I stepped in an ant pile, and I've never forgotten this. I was just running in a field. I stepped in an ant hill, and I've almost never panicked as much, except the time that I woke up one summer, I think it was 16. I woke up in my bed in my room, and there were ants crawling all over me. I woke up being just fucking covered in ants. And I'm terrified of bugs to begin with. Oh god. Completing certain activities with Mahatma affixed to your zodiac weapon. Today's just like a Goosebumps horror novel. We've got anesthetic doesn't work on my teeth, and finally getting attacked by bugs in a horrific scenario. What next? Completing certain activities with the Mahatma affixed to your zodiac weapon will generate soul resonance. As this increases, the soul within your arm will begin to wake. By using the zodiac glass, it is possible to visually verify your progress with each variety of Mahatma. If you misplace your zodiac glass, you may obtain a replacement by speaking with Drake at Hurstmill. Once you have used all 12 varieties of Mahatma and increase the soul resonance to the point of awakening, return to Jelzan. Paladins only need to affix Mahatma to Excalibur. Nice. Increasing the soul resonance of Excalibur to maximum will have the same effect on the Aegis shield. Very good. Congratulations, Paladin men. Okay. So, Mahatma exchange. Well, you've come for my wares, haven't you? So I thought, well, produce my payment and I will happily provide Mahatma for whatever zodiac weapon you wish. Here we go. Okay. So, do I just buy all of them now?
You can only buy one at a time.
Ah, okay. So we strike our accord. Here is your Mahatma of the Ram, a crystal said to awaken a sense of assertion within souls. I've taken the liberty of affixing it to your arm. Now go forth and wield it. Okay, so I don't actually have to do anything about that. Mahatma of the Ram has been attached to your zodiac weapon. Completing certain activities with it equipped will now increase soul resonance. As you increase the level of soul resonance, the sentience in your weapon will begin to awake. By using the zodiac glass, it is possible to verify your progress within each variety of Mahatma. Once you have achieved full soul resonance with all 12 varieties of Mahatma and your zodiac weapon is sufficiently awakened, return to Jelzan. Okay, so what do we do now that I have the frackle in my bow?
We go run 2 Sastashes, or 1 if it's in the window. Or we can do Piss Dungeon, or any other thing, but those are the 2 fastest things.
Piss Dungeon.
Go
ahead, Silver.
Sorry, do we need to equip the weapon?
Yes.
Why you apologize? 2 people speak at the same time. You didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry.
God, it reminds me of Ori. Okay. Ugh, God.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, I know. Every time I see a stoat or a ferret, it reminds me of her. Anyway, let's do... Okay. I think let's check on Sestasha. I mean, it may be in window. Who knows?
Windows cycle every 2 hours, and I know it was in window about 3 o'clock.
The fuck time is it now?
It could be in window again.
Let's try it. Funkel says, during a camping trip, I once woke up with a raccoon sitting on my chest eating my food. We both just quietly looked at each other, made a silent agreement to let bygones be bygones, and he slinked off with my Twizzlers. That's fucking incredible. It's one thing that happened, but Funkel has a way of telling us these things in a way that makes them fucking magical. Great storyteller. All right. Oh, it is the weekend. I'm very sorry to say it.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Because it is my hat on the weekend.
There we go. Funkel needs a movie made. I agree. That was Murgo. Yeah, it was. Murgo's a raccoon, so you're probably the first person to meet Murgo. You just didn't realize it was him. We're gonna have to ask Murgo, do you like Twizzlers? Or was it just a necessity of survival? There we go. Ugh, God. This tea is way too strong. Hey, Swiftly. Yeah, we're finishing up our ARR Relic tonight. If we're very lucky, if we are very lucky, then Sestasha will be in the window, and then we'll be able to get enough light to just run it once, which would be beautiful. But we'll see. We are just blasting through. Oh, tonight after stream, I'm going to put the poll together. Oop, I'm going this way. After stream tonight, I'm going to put the poll together for the community to decide what my Heavensward class is going to be. There we go. Perfect. Which I think is going to be great. Margo, I won't mind getting free stuff. I mean, that's fair. Moss Wars, ceremonial piss logs, fake mongoose attacks, the works. Okay, well, me, having never been, I've been to a camp one time. Been to a camp one time, and it was a miserable experience. I remember we went on a little hike, and I got distracted and went away from the group. I ended up walking circles around this group of bushes because I couldn't remember the landmark. So it was like this circle, but there was at some point of the circle I was supposed to exit, but I didn't remember where. Yeah. There we go. So that's all I remember, that and feeling just dirty all the time. I was not made for the outdoors, man. I'm not like a manly man. Big shock. It's my Peloton. There we go. I'm excited to see what class I'm going to have to work with. So we've got it set down right now that it's going to be either... We're going to give the following options. You're going to have Dark Knight, Scholar, Astrologian, Machinist, or Summoner. That's it. Those are your options. There we go. There we go. Nice.
My money's on Machinist.
I think it'd be fun. I like that there are going to be different roles potentially as well. I think it gives enough variety that everyone's going to have the option. And it's going to be ranked choice voting on top of it, so you're not even limited to one thing, you know? Because if y'all pick Astrologian and I get in, I'm like, I fucking hate cards, then I still have the option of changing whatever came in second. I do think Bun Boy with a gun is probably going to be excellent.
They're not that bad.
No, but I'm dumb. I do like the idea of a role change, but, you know, I'm trying not to say too much about it because I don't want to influence the vote, but I think it could be interesting. Because if I have Machinist and Bard, it's basically the same thing, except it's gun instead of a bow. There we go.
And you get to flip around a lot as a machinist, so.
Ooh. Nice. Calling it machinist or machinist has become the Oxford comma in our community. Not required. Not banned. There we go. Plata, don't leave. Damn it.
Did I miss something?
We were gonna open the treasure chest.
Oh.
Get you some seals. Okay.
At this level, though, they're barely worth it.
That's true. They give like what, 24?
Yeah.
Okay. It pulses steadily with a sense of assertion. So it says it pulses steadily with a sense of assertion. What does that mean?
We need 2 Sastasha runs per Mahatma.
Ew.
So that's 24 runs.
Yeah. The window apparently cycles in 6 minutes. So
Oh.
up to you what you want to do. We could try Aram Vale.
What exactly does that mean? Does that mean that some dungeons walk for more?
Thank you, Yiz. That's very nice.
What is what? I'm sorry.
When you say there's a cycle, do you mean that every other dungeon will sometimes offer more?
No, every 2 hours, the bonus window cycles somewhere else. When I was doing it earlier at 3 o'clock, it went into window, so I was getting double points. It cycled out, I think, at 5, so Sastasha didn't have it anymore, and the window then has a 2-hour cooldown to be Sastasha again.
Oh, okay, I see. And did that apply in the last step that we were doing when we were gathering light? 'Cause,
Yes.
I see, because I was wondering why I was doing some Sastasha and they offered way more.
Yeah, the thing that gives bonus just cycles around every so often.
Don't look at the camera. Turn that off. There we go. Yeah. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. A and D? Oh, there we go. Yo, this... this is the, Yeah, this is an album, dude. Look at this. I don't want that. No. Give me some lighting. I want... Can I turn the sun off? Let's get this darker. I want like sepia. Boy band time? Oh yeah, it's great. This is fantastic. How cute. How cute. I don't know how to work G-pose. We'll figure it out. Many other opportunities for us to do. Oh, we got Panda in there now too, dude. We have Remon in there too. He's our bassist. Maybe he's our drummer. I'm not sure. Tall Banda. Yeah, dude, Banda's huge. He's the whole head above the bump. Typical man. Just stuffing his face right in her tits. This is what you get for being tall. Panda says my eyes are up here. She fucking means it. Yeah, with hair like that, he's a drummer. I agree. I think he's got the arms of a drummer. Okay. I suppose we're waiting for the window to change, so there's really no pressure. Oh shit, I need to repair. I feel prejudiced. I only want to go to merchants and menders if they are Lalafell. Because I know this guy's doing it as his actual job, but the Lalafell are doing it for fun. Because they're just children role-playing. So, to me... Oh yeah, we gotta change. Okay, bye Rudy, go to bed. Who do we got today? Oh, Dodo-kun. Very good. Let me get back here. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. The duck is jumping like that. This is definitely where you'd find us. There we go. Dad McChubb. Hell yeah. Seeing a Lalafell with a shit posting name. So good. There we go. Oh, Silver's dancing. Very good. I love the lean. That's good. It's a thing that I will always associate, I think, with Umbreon. Is he over here? I don't think so. Umbreon leans on stuff a lot. It's kind of his thing at this point, you know. Oh, this is so good. Such a good emote. So simple. I like that the one leg is out front. That's what makes it look good. Bunboy's got it great because his legs are basically crossed. That's probably the only time he ever does. Every other time we see him, they're like spread eagle when he sits. Damn. No one here is as stylish though as Rion. This is ridiculous. Rion, what set is that you're wearing? It's Bard, right?
I'll check as soon as I'm not sitting in cheapos.
Oh, gotcha. I'll just examine. The Forgiven's Hat of Aiming. The Forgiven set. Nice. Ronken cat coat. Is that Etoile? I don't know fucking French. Love the hat. I mean, that hat's incredible. Imagine they gave him fucking ear cups. They gave ear cups to this hat. I'm so angry. They gave fucking ear cups. They're just fucking tacked on. Look at that. Ugh. Just let my ears clip through the hat, dude. Just let my ears clip. Please. I want to be able to wear something like this. Those feathers are incredible. The ear just goes up among them. You can't even really tell the ear is over there. You know, have this one folded down and it would almost just look like you were human. You got like the stealthy ear going up between these two feathers. Damn, dude, I'm angry. I'm angry. I mean, they let the tail clip. I mean, come on. Oh, those pants are nice too. I like that they have like the little wrinkles at the knees. That's a great detail. And they have mid-maps on them too. That's great. That's nice, man. Oh, Platakun. Let's examine him. Nice hat, dude. I like the pirate hat. Does this also have ear cups? Fucking prejudice. Look at why would you even put ear cups on a hat like this? It does look like you have horns, kind of. I wish I could tilt up or down. Maybe I can't. Ooh, don't start running. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's a fun set, too. You look like you just got back from the gym. You can lean on whatever you want. You just got to point your back to it. Ah, I see. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you can turn it, though. Perfect. There we go. So now we can make a conga line, honestly. Jimmy's just got to hide the Rion. Very good.
Mico, there's a present in your DMs.
Oh. Is it dick pic?
Sadly, no.
Ah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that looks like an album cover. We have the mysterious panda. Yeah, Bunboy looks like the singer for sure. And then we got like the incredible guitarist. I'm the only one whose face can be seen in this picture. Oh, that looks so good. You did the lighting so well, man. What a precious boy. Let me open that in another. There we go. Nope, not you. There we go. Let's open this, the original. Let me show.
Fucking Silver, knock it off with the glasses, Jesus Christ.
I wanted to see how long until somebody noticed.
No, I noticed what Mico was talking, and I'm just
Oh.
sitting here giggling.
Very nice. Your eyebrow wiggle game is incredible. Oh. Let me show chat. This is what Rion sent. Wait, hold on. Look at that. What a great picture. Here we go. We're all so fucking moody. Look at us. Okay. Time to see what this sase is worth. This is gonna go well. We'll see. Nice, cat. You have your ears now. Bueno. Look at Panda. Panda's so fast. Panda's run animations. Panda's so big, and then Panda's running with like elbows in, short distance between the feet. Such a dainty walk for such a giant lass. Yeah, I can have Peloton. Nothing's targeting me. There we go. Of course, Rion's cheating. Very nice. Very good. Give me the cat. There's the cat. Nice. Runs forward, immediately obliterated. What level is Silver? Hey, Silver, what level are you?
I think my ninja is 68.
Nice. Because he's one-shotting stuff with the whatever that skill was.
I've been balancing amongst some other classes too, so I try to keep them kind of near each other so I don't pass MSQ.
Yeah. What other classes are you leveling?
Ooh, let's see. I got my Machinist. Been trying to play some Paladin as well. Have to look it up because I forget. I'm also doing
You left the key.
I'm sorry.
Rion's so angry.
I'm busy thinking, okay? My brain can only handle so much.
There we go. It's hard being a potato brain.
You was responsible for the keys. You was in the room.
There we go. Where was Rion during all this?
I was out
Getting the
there.
key.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. I'm not even gonna go toward the boss. He's gonna be fucking dead. 3-minute clear time, not bad. Oh. There we go. So my RAM is done. There we go. I don't think it actually told me what the value was, though.
No, it was going to finish on that second one, regardless of window or not.
Ah, gotcha. So did we just talk to Remit again?
Yep, buy another one.
Okay. Mahatma of the Bull. Panda says it was steady. Perfect. Okay. Don't think I need to read that text every time we go through it. Okay. Mico is Bull.
Do we want to try AV?
You sound so excited.
I know.
Or
I don't care.
okay.
Time for PP.
Here we go. Oh, what a great spot for a good old lean. It's a good spot. I moved my window. I put it there so deliberately, and it snuck up under my cursor. So AV is guaranteed one shot, right?
Not sure.
Oh. But we could cycle through the dungeons until we find one that's one shot, right?
Probably.
There we go. We're on so fast. I saw Silver's head pop in the bottom of my screen and I go, no. He coming. Wonder what Gold Vial does. Doesn't seem to slow me down. There we go. It's not going to take us terribly long to get the Mahatma done. Here we go. Jesus, I'm so far behind. Then again, where's Panda? Well, Panda's dead, so just leave him behind. There we go. Poisoned Peasant. What a sad name to have. There we go. I always get baited to run left there, and then I... Jesus. This one has brain damage. There we go. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that AoE. I think it still counted me as being in the cutscene. Very nice. That's only a 2-minute clear, honestly. That's not bad. It's only steady, though. I'm under attack. Oh. Okay, we've done it. So that was only steady. Oh, he's also leaning. Okay. Don't take this from me. There we go. Oh, there's Umbreon. Nice. That'd be a great point to get a G-pose on him. Maybe like that. Have him in front of the tower like this. You know, in front like that. That'd be good. Panda's on his last Mahatma. Nice. There we go. Yeah, sitting on the cliff is also good there. Oh, shit. No, I don't. That was only, Here we go. I like that you can adjust the direction of your lean. There we go. That's nice. Silver just goes, sit. There we go. Oh, that's a good sit right there.
Do we want to try a different dungeon, or do we just want to keep going back and forth between those two? Like, I'll do literally anything.
Okay. I mean, Aurum Vale was a 2-minute clear. Sastasha was a 3.
We get to pee again.
We get to pee yet again.
Cat pee, cat pee.
Oh, God. There we go. It's a 2-minute clear. It is pretty quick. I mean, no one likes Aurum Vale, but it was actually faster than Sastasha, so it makes sense for us to do this. I still think, though, like, looking at it this way, it's almost a 5-minute clear per Mahatma if we have to run Aurum Vale twice. So say it's about 5-minute clear. So if we find another dungeon that's shorter than 5 minutes and is, you know, a one-off clear, If it's like 3.5 minutes or even 4 minutes, we're actually saving time there, but I don't know if the difference of that 1 minute is really going to matter. Over the course of 12 Mahatma, that's only a matter of like 15 minutes. So like, who gives a shit? We just have to, like, this should be done in, what, an hour? 12 times 5 minutes? I mean, I think that's just an hour. I'll take an hour to suffer. An hour of Orm Vale. And then theoretically, we never have to come back here again. We can accidentally into Orm Vale again if we do like a roulette or something. We should never have to come back here again. Here we go. Day 32 of running Orm Vale. The monsters have taken me in as one of their own. Together we hunt down the cat boys. We have as of yet not caught them, but we are close. There we go. I'm doing my best. I mean, it's pretty fast. This is one that we literally just run through. It's pretty good. There we go. Nice. Nice. What was that time? What was that time? Fuck, stop scrolling over things. Stop it. I didn't even see the timing on it.
Oh my god, you guys left me behind with all the aggro.
Get fucked.
You lived, you're fine.
There we go. You also got the loot. Oh, 2 minutes, 8 seconds? That's not bad, man. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I didn't buy my Mahatma!
Well,
Oh, was it ready?
F.
Oh no. Well,
Should we just exit then?
Maybe? Should be able to?
Panda, test for us. If Panda...
Stop pulling stuff for a second.
Oh. He just yoinked out.
Yeah, you can jump out.
Cool. Nice. All right.
Because we were ready for the second Mahatma.
Yeah.
No, the reason I asked to wait is because sometimes the system gives you that penalty when you ditch out, and I can't remember the thing behind it, what causes it.
Okay. Mico has Mahatma.
Ready?
I'm just gonna sit over here. That way I'm by the man. Man, the bow looks good. We just need to get it glowing and then we're... Nice. No, Panda, I was saying that if anybody, like if you left to test if we were allowed to leave, if you got hit with a penalty, we could just drop you from the party because you've already finished all your Mahatma. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we dropped out. Like, we could test with you because if you die, you know, the rest of us get to keep on living. We'll catch up with Mahatma by the time.
Yeah, Panda still had another run, that's why I sacrificed myself.
Oh, I see. So did you end up with the penalty?
I did not.
Oh.
But I figured if I jumped out and I got the penalty, I could drop it. You could bring someone else in to carry.
That's true. Maybe Yiz would like to piss.
He loves piss. He's also AFK and is missing all this ribbing.
Ah. Panda's so fast. I think even if you jump over the pile, the puddle, you still get the piss debuff. I thought I'd noticed that before, but I'm pretty sure I'm not stepping in it. I'm jumping over it, and I'm still getting hit by it. There we go. I'm just gonna run to the exit. There's no point in me running toward the boss. There we go. It's the fumes? Yeah, it probably is. Let's be real. I think you're right. Even if you do not step in piss, you will be coated in the piss fumes. Truly, this is hell. Everything is chasing me. Oh no. If I get left behind with everything, I'm probably fucking dead. Oh shit. Ah, I always go left there. I always go left there. There we go. Good deal. Feels nice keeping up with Rion this close. Yeah, 214, not bad. Oh shit! I was gonna like protect. I was gonna protect Panda. Okay, I gotta kill these guys before I can go back through. Just crit for almost 5,000. The hell? I've been synced down to 50 for so long, I don't even know what my damage numbers are. Anyway. It was just steady, so yeah, we do have to run it twice. Oh, look at him. Oh, precious boy. There we go. He, yes, he. Oh. And he got the dodo down there. He doesn't know what's going on. That's okay. What does he see? I think the dodo just walked through the fence. There we go. Okay. Panda finished his last Mahatma just now. Oh, he sniffed. Oh, goodbye. Oh, it takes me out of my lean when we get back. It's unfortunate. He should remember my pose. He smells the piss. There we go. It's interesting. The minions usually don't just like stay up on the shelf or whatever. I love the dodo's little tippy taps. They're very good. Usually they'll like walk off the edge or something, but he's actually just staying up there. It's incredible. Maybe he can't walk down, and maybe the dodo can't go up. I still have 16 bowls of pumpkin ratatouille. I cannot even imagine what that would taste like. Obviously pumpkin, don't fucking say it. But there we go. Tastes like rats? Well, that's a shame. I don't know what rat tastes like. I think rat would have to taste a lot like frog does. I think rat and frog would have to taste very similar. I've had frog. Frog is like boiled chicken. Not shredded. Just boiled chicken.
Given how long those have been in your pocket, they probably taste like lint.
Lint and sweat and piss. Fungus.
We're getting that extra piss flavor right now.
You know, it needs some bitter notes. Quick, piss in the bowl. Garçon, there's a fly in my soup, thank you. It needed some extra crunch. Awful. That's one of the worst experiences. Not specifically eating a fly, though I imagine it's up there. But like eating something that's soft and then getting a crunch, the unexpected crunch. It's like sometimes when you eat sausage and you get a bit of cartilage. So you're eating the sausage and then you get something that's hard and you're like, It's never a good feeling. There we go. I'm sorry for reminding you, yes. I don't mean to be a bad boy. It's just in my nature. I'm shocked I'm allowed to have the Peloton. Nice. Me and Panda. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yes, my children, come. When I was in school one time, this is going to be a tooth falling out story. So, just be warned. When I was in middle school. Was I in middle school? I think it was intermediate school. It was just after elementary. I'm pretty sure it was then. One of I hadn't lost all my baby teeth yet. I was eating pizza. You can see where this is going. I was eating pizza, and then at one point while I was chewing, my tooth fell out, but I didn't feel it fall out. So it was just amongst the pizza that I was chewing, and I chewed on my tooth, and I was... Oh, yes. So I chewed on my own fucking tooth. I didn't realize what it was. Here's the worst thing. I swallowed it. Because I chewed it once, but I couldn't find it again in my mouth. I was like searching amongst the pizza I was chewing on. I couldn't find it again, so I just swallowed. I ate one of my teeth. How many people can say that? Fucking gross. Hey, Chachi Pickles is back. Very nice. Mico has Mahatma. Oh, nice, Panda. Look at that.
Too,
Tell-
so it's cool.
Wait, what'd you say?
Eat your own teeth. That's fun.
Ah. It's fucking great. Oh no. I've made Fern suffer. I'm sorry. Fern's turning inside out. Oh. Ugh. Awful. Oh, not attacking me. I suppose I could Peloton. Fuck! Doing the Peloton aggro's everything in the room. Monsters fucking hate the flute, man. Oh. It's such a bizarre thing that humans get 2 sets of teeth. We have the baby and adult teeth. I mean, I wouldn't want baby teeth as an adult, but still. It's just a bizarre thing that humans do. You come preloaded with 2 full sets of teeth. It's fucking weird. I'm excited for this relic to be done. We're on the 4th Mahatma, so we're like a third of the way through. I can't do math. Okay. So we need to do another one with this Mahatma. Let me out. Yes. 207, not bad. I hear that dote. Ah.
Let me out.
Oh no, Silver got left behind.
Everything aggroed me.
I'll stay behind and we can kill stuff together. Here we go. Yeah, I definitely don't like when I have a steak or something and there's like that strip of fat that's on the edge of the steak for some cuts. Can't do that shit. Obviously, you're supposed to cut it off when you eat it, but sometimes I forget what part of the steak I'm eating and I'll just get like a mouthful of fat and it's just like bleh, bleh. Fucking awful. There we go. Panda, you never want to do this again, really? Luckily, we don't have to run RM Veil after this. And since you're not really carrying the group, I suppose you could drop out. You don't have to keep running this. Oh no! It's brisket night at the plant house. Oh man, that sounds good though. That's very good. Oh man, I could go for some like buttery melty meat. God, that'd be great. Like a good steak. I haven't had a good steak in a while. I haven't had ribs in a while, man. Ribs would be good. Oh. Fuck, that sounds good. Oh, man. Oh, you just mean the ARR relic. Okay, gotcha. You could cut it with a spoon. Like, if you push the spoon down, it would just, like mashed potatoes, it would just, it would just spread. Oh, man. Yeah, when Cat comes down, if it does work out that both of the Cat boys are also able to be here, if that happens, I think we definitely need to go back to the barbecue joint we did for MarshCon and then go to the gardens and just have a fucking great Saturday. I think that'd be great. Because it is pretty good barbecue, honestly. It is pretty good. Yeah, we go to the Yeehaw bar. That's cool. I did get permission. Mico is allowed to drink alcohol, so. I wouldn't mind, man. I've not had anything to drink in months. And I don't drink regularly, but every now and then I'm like, a little bit of rum would sound really good right now. And I've been on medications where I can't drink because of liver damage. But the one I'm on now, I can drink. Nice. So I got some options, which is good. Also being able to have mulled wine. I drink like a teacher drinks. I just have like, there's only one type of liquor I do and it's mixed with soda. And then the other one is wine, which is like the de facto liquor of teachers. It's mild enough to not feel like an alcoholic, but you're still gonna drink it like one. Yeah, I think a margarita sounds really good. I think it does. Just something light, summery, because everything's so hot down here. You'll have to drink soda. I will drink soda with you, yes, in solidarity. Maybe have a little sippy of margarita. Steal one from Kat.
Is it time to buy a Mahatma?
I'm sure it is. Thank you for keeping me on track. Yeah. Let's see. Next up is Lion. Yep. Mico has Mahatma.
Yes, do you want to piss?
Listen, bitch.
That's not a no. Yiz has joined this piss party. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'll probably end up being the designated driver for that. Not that, like, one mimosa is going to put Fern on her ass or anything, but I'll be able to do it that day if nothing else. Homemade Starbucks drinks. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That'll be good. Bitch, it might. I know. Maybe.
Yeah, I found a fuck ton of recipes on how to do it at home, so I just do it at home.
Oh man, I bet that's great. To have the only good thing about Starbucks and then ignore the rest of it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like one of my favorite drinks I can make at home in like 2 minutes. It's not really that bad.
What is it? What's your favorite drink?
It is basically iced chai latte cookie crack.
Oh. I don't think I'll ever read that on a menu.
I went to a Starbucks and tried it, and it's like drinking a gingerbread cookie. It's very strange.
Oh.
It's very good, but it's also very strange.
Nice. Yes, yeah, personal barista. I find, personally, I like the idea of coffee more than I like the taste of it most times. Like, I know it's an acquired taste, but I say I like coffee and then I don't really like...
Works at one, so I also do the same.
Oh, nice. That's cool. It's nice to know somebody, like if you like coffee and you're dating somebody or married to someone in his case that knows coffee, that's like, I've always looked at whoever your partner is, assuming you only have one, whoever your partner is, and also this accounts for your friend groups too. They come with perks. And like, you've got to build a friend group that has all the perks that you want. Shit you can't do for yourself. You have these other friends to get those perks for you. It's fantastic. I need a coffee friend. I need an alcohol friend, you know? I need these things. I still have like holes in my friend group skill set. There we go. Is he running for the exit? You fucker. There we go. Oh, good. We did. Okay. 208, not bad. Probably takes about 230 to be able to get into the next one. Did I finish my Mahatma?
The thing is I really don't like coffee per se. I'm very picky about the coffee I drink.
Yeah.
So I don't drink Starbucks coffee, but I like their refresher drinks, their fruit drinks, and their teas.
Ah, yeah. That's nice.
And the upside is that the brand that they use in Starbucks, you can actually buy at Walmart in a box. It's the Tezo brand.
Oh, wow.
And it uses that.
I have that in my pantry.
Yeah, so if you want chai teas or like chai drinks in general, they use that. It's just theirs is like super concentrated.
Okay. Very nice. So I was just saying I don't necessarily like coffee, but I like coffee flavor in things. Like I like coffee candies. I really love it. Coffee toffee is really good. I find that I like that a lot. Coffee hard candy is fantastic. I like coffee flavored cakes. Are really good. Coffee flavored ice cream. Oh, it's so good. I actually had that with one of my best friends, Diana. Went up to visit them in Seattle, and she got vanilla ice cream, I think it was, and then poured cold brew coffee into it, and actually put coffee grounds in it, which I was like, wait a minute. I thought coffee grounds were universally garbage, like actual garbage. No, it was delicious. The coffee grounds added a really nice like crunch, almost like cookie crumble. And was a really strong coffee flavor in there, so it just really, really good. Like, I wouldn't put a pile of the shit in there, but a dusting of coffee grounds on a coffee ice cream? It's pretty good. I'd do it again. The problem for me is that I can't just have coffee on its own. It feels like just drinking vanilla extract. Like, you would never do that, right? That'd be disgusting. But vanilla extract in anything, delicious. I've always seen coffee as like an individual flavor that needs stuff added to it in order to be a proper drink. I'm one of those babies that does like, give me half the cup full of coffee and I'll put milk and shit in the rest of it. It's gonna be me. All right. Very good. We've done it. 203, we're getting faster. Okay, I think that finished this Mahatma. Yes. Okay. 7 remaining. I mean, we're almost halfway through it. The Maiden. The Mahatma of Bjeren. Here we go. I need to make the chat. I need to probably do that after stream. I need to make the chat that only filters in the stuff that I do want. Oh. Look. I'm also a featherweight. The one time I went to it, I've only been to a bar one time, I'm pretty sure. Like a designated, it's a bar. And it was in college, and it was actually across the street from my apartment, which if I was into drinking alcohol would have been real fucking dangerous. But I went one time, it was at the end of the semester, and it was a group of kids in the teaching program that we were all going out because we were going to celebrate having made it through the class. It was the last class. So I was actually finishing my degree finally, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go drinking. I'm gonna go get I need to check this box off in my things to do in college. It was the last thing I checked off on that list. I went and I had one rum and Coke. That was it. My drink of choice is rum and Coke. It'll always be rum and Coke. Really, rum in any soda. It's like a Diet Dr. Pepper and rum is actually what I've been wanting to try, because I've fallen in love with Diet Dr. Pepper. But anyway, so like I had a rum and Coke, and I was drunk. It was the second time in my life I'd been legitimately drunk and not just tipsy or buzzed. I was drunk. I need to sit down drunk. Did I just say that drunk? There was no filter. I stayed very quiet. I'm an emotional drunk in the sense that I get lovey-dovey. I'm a cuddly drunk, I found about myself. And I want to have interesting conversations with people. I want to talk about everything. But I usually end up staying quiet myself, and I'm mostly just asking questions and listening to people when they talk, and it's great. I love it. But I've only really been properly drunk, I think, twice in my life. The other one was when I was learning to drink. My first husband taught me how to drink, like, responsibly. And that was good, because that was, like, my first year of college. I learned how to drink responsibly, which is so good. Always be thankful to him for that. And it was right after we started dating, too. Like, it was one of the first things he showed me, and it was just... He's just a good guy in general. Because there's always that fear that someone who likes to drink and you're really new to drinking, they're going to, like, abuse that fact and take advantage of you. There's always that risk, but, man, he was not a predator, you know, in that way. So it was really nice. I was able to learn how to drink responsibly. We explored limits. I mean, it was fantastic. We kept drinking until I was drunk, but just so that I would know the difference between the different things, and then we fucked like rabbits when we were done, but... It was a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, the second time I got a single rum and Coke to drink from a bar. I think it might have been a double shot that they put in it, and like a half a can of Coke. It was a lot of rum. I said, fuck it. I'm right across the street from where I live, so I'm not going to have any concerns about getting home. Wait a minute. No. Oh, no. I do need to go. I'm dumb. Yes. Okay, no, we did need to. I keep forgetting if we're done with the Mahatma or not. Okay. You know, Orem Vale isn't that bad, honestly, because we're able to run through it in 2 minutes. It's only because Yiz and Rian are here blasting everything immediately, and I'm able to just literally sprint. I don't have to do anything. That's probably why I don't mind it at all. The fact that Yiz and Rian are doing this, by the way, they don't need this shit at all. They're literally just doing it so me and Silver can finish our Relic. Like, we don't deserve Yiz and Rian. We don't deserve them. There we go. They're too sweet. Way too sweet. That's good. I think I might have some rum tonight. That really sounds good. That'd be good. First time I've had any in months, too. Although I think the last thing I want to do is drink alcohol and then play Xenoblade. I think that's the last thing I need to be doing. I don't need to be in a lovey-dovey mood when that shit's hitting me. You have a dark rum downstairs you don't know what to do with. Ooh. That's a terrible idea, I know. I know. I know. I just opened up the next massive wave of, I just entered chapter 7, so I've got this massive wave of side quests to go do, and even sober, all of them make me cry. Not literally all of them. A lot of them are just kind of like, oh, that's interesting, move on. Some of them are like, ugh, make me choke up and not quite cry, and then some of them I'm fucking bawling like a baby. Vanilla Coke, oh yeah, rum and vanilla Coke would be good. I've got it's the exact brand is Kraken brand black spiced rum. It's the first rum I ever had, actually. One of my best friends, Kyle, gave me some. It was the rum he had. Yeah. There we go. And so it was really cool. I ended up just liking it because I don't like really strong alcohol. Like, I'll never drink Everclear. You know, I'm not trying to break down the lining of my esophagus. In the same way with coffee, I feel like the flavor of alcohol is something that should be mixed with another flavor in order to really emphasize it. Emphasize its better qualities, the parts of it that are nice, because otherwise I'll just drink fucking NyQuil and get the same taste. It's not spiced at all, it's just dark. Ooh. Nice, Fern. I wonder if you'll end up...
Is it via Mahatma time?
Yes.
Shit.
Also, my favorite mix would be a Paloma, which is tequila and grapefruit soda.
You cut out there. Could you say that again?
I'm just saying that my favorite mix is a Paloma, which is just tequila and grapefruit soda.
Oh, nice. Mico has Mahatma.
Read party chat real quick.
No, I read it. I don't even know how to fucking respond to that. Kraken with vanilla Coke. That's what you're drinking now, Siren? Nice, dude. And 5 shots of tequila, you fucking psychopath. There we go. There we go. Well, don't depend on alcohol, you know. Don't depend on alcohol to get away from stuff. That's how alcoholism starts. Please don't do that.
Siren is a strong drinker.
I don't think I've had 5 shots of tequila in my life. There we go. You are a psychopath? Damn, dude. There we go. Let me in! There we go. You're sober for 2 years? Nice. Is it like an actual alcoholic relapse situation, or is it I coincidentally didn't drink for 2 years and now I'm drinking responsibly kind of thing? Don't make me worry about you. Okay, good, good, good. See, I don't know, Siren, I don't know. Someone comes in my Twitch chat, they're talking about drinking to get away from their pain, and that's like red flags. That's red flags. Don't do that. I'm gonna check in, because like I don't know you well enough to know that you're joking yet, you know? Sometimes people will say shit like that when they're joking and then not be really joking, and it's like it's a call for help in some way, and then I don't know. You check in with people, you know. You got to check in with people. You never know. Here we go. Siren, where are you from, like country-wise? I suspect that you are not American. Not for any particular reason. I just have me suspicions. Oh. Very good. Rihanna, I can't believe you're bringing those wonderful clothes here in the piss dungeon. Like, you can't even... This isn't going to come out in laundry. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'll have to burn them when we're done.
Nice, nice. Cool. Time to buy Mahatma. You live in Netherlands. Nice. I think Murgo lives in the Netherlands. You two could be bestie friends. I don't know, if you've never made friends with a raccoon, that's the best thing I could tell you for how to be friends with Murgo. Literally a drunk raccoon. You've traveled to a lot of places. Nice. Where is the favorite place you've visited, Siren? Where? Because I have a favorite place, and I'll tell you after you tell me. I want to know where you've been that's your favorite place. Not for any particular reason. You don't necessarily have to want to live there, but a place you really, if you could go back to any of them, would be the first place you'd want to go back to. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, you live in North Carolina. Nice. You live near Dawn. If you hear a man in assless chaps going, yee-haw, at the top of a hill, that's him. That's Dawn. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll know. It's kind of like hearing a werewolf howl, but it's Dawn and he's horny. There we go. I miss Dawn. I know I miss Dawn too. Dude's so busy. There we go. Oh, Siren, yeah. St. Gallen and Lennox, Switzerland. Switzerland now. Nice. I've never been to, like, continental Europe. No, I have been. I've been to Paris, France. I have been to continental Europe. I have been. Never been to Switzerland, though. And we only, like, we went... I was on a student travel trip thing over one summer. And we went through different areas of Britain. England specifically. We went over to Wales, which is beautiful. I loved Wales. It was absolutely gorgeous. We went and visited Stonehenge. Then we went across the channel by boat. We didn't walk. And then on the other side, we went to Normandy Beach. Then we went to Paris, climbed the Eiffel Tower, ran down it as fast as we could, and I'm still surprised I'm alive because there were like a number of times where I'm like, I don't know where my feet are, but I'm still going down the stairs. So that was a good experience. But yeah, I've never been any more east than Paris, France, I'm pretty sure. I've never been more east than that. I'd love to. Someday when I have money, I want to travel a lot. I want to take my mom, too, because there are a lot of places she wants to go. She's always talked about going back to Greece. Her dad was a pilot, so they ended up going all over the place. She's always talked about wanting to go back to Greece and see it. Take her to Paris, take her to different parts in London. And not as a tourist, because like the student group we went in, we weren't doing touristy things. We went to touristy locations, but it was an educational trip. We were getting like behind the scenes stuff. We were going behind velvet ropes that the tourists weren't allowed to cross. It was really fucking cool. Paris is like a blind date that turned bad? Really? I thought there was just this beautiful, there was a majesty of being in the massive gardens in front of the Eiffel Tower. I mean, there was just this, the biggest sense of, it made me feel small in a way that you don't often get to do in America. There are very few things in America I've ever seen that made me feel small. Like, cosmically, I feel small. This is grander than I am, you know?
I heard a lot of crazy things about Paris.
Yeah, what have you heard?
I don't know if you've ever heard of the Paris syndrome.
No.
Where basically people get romanticized by the idea of going to Paris, and the reality of it is that it's not as great.
Ah, yeah. No, I'd never heard it described that way. Yeah. We went to the Louvre as well.
Like with a lot of people coming from Asia, where they, see movies and everything, they fall in love with it, and they show up to Paris and they realize, oh, this place sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. we went to the Louvre.
AFK for like a quick second. Pick up a Mahatma.
Okay. Oh, I can't believe we're already there. I mean, I'm spacing out and talking to chat. Poor Rihanna's having to shepherd us. There we go.
Like, I've been to both coasts on the U.S. and then when I was in Florida, a friend of mine worked at the Disney park.
Oh.
And so we were able to go with her while she was on shift, and we got to go in the underground tunnels that all the employees use and the costumers use, which was the coolest thing I've ever gotten to do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I could bet that was awesome.
Where did you go when you were over on the West Coast?
I went to visit my aunt in LA, and because she lived there, she did cruise lines. She was a stewardess, and she lived there at the time. And I went to the Disney parks there, Universal Studios, and then the first anime convention, the largest one that I'd been to, was there at the same time. So we went for like one day.
Oh, nice. I have family that live in Los Angeles.
Nice. I'm doing everything I can in my power to never live in LA.
I mean, I would like to go and visit other places because I want to go like up north to visit some of the other, like the border places up there, because I think that would be neat just to kind of see the comparisons. But I know if I go back to Texas at any point, everyone's going to know where the fuck I was born.
In what way?
My accent gives me away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited.
Like, it's just a thing. Anytime I go back to visit anyone in Texas at all, they're like, oh, you were born there, huh? And I'm just like, I hate my life.
Yeah, man, it's so sad. Like, the homeless population in any society is or has been at one point demonized as their own problem. As in, like, the homeless people are their own problem. It's their fault. It's their problem to solve. You know, if they were more responsible, they wouldn't be in that position. If they were more capable, they would be able to get themselves out of it, which is not how this shit works. But the best chance that they have is often hoping to get help from tourists. So it's one of these situations where all the tourist sites tend to be full of homeless people. And that was definitely my experience. We were going around certain parts of the UK, and very much around London. Very much around London was the case where they were everywhere. They were everywhere, and it's sad that, I mean, a lot of tourists themselves will also see, just a lot of people in general who make up these cultures that say that homeless people are a problem and they're their own problem. You know, they're a blight that needs to be ignored, put away somewhere else, you know, not my backyard kind of thing. Especially in America, I'd say that sort of aggression toward homeless people is definitely quintessential American culture. But it is hard to see, and it's heartbreaking, because if you're, I think, a rational human being who sees these people as victims of a society, and largely as people who don't have another option, and if they did, would be pursuing it. You know, you gotta guess, see them as the bad side of the culture. And really, if you have homeless in your city, your city is not doing its job. Your society is not doing its job. So it's one of those, it's hard to see it, because that would be, to me, the biggest thing that would cause Paris syndrome, as Silver described it to me, is if I go somewhere and I see a bunch of homeless, I'm like, these people don't take care of their people. They don't take care of their people. That's what that means. This society has failed to provide for these people. Because what it's argued is that these people have failed to provide for their society and ergo they're on the street. That's not how that works. I have never once in my life met somebody who wasn't interested in being productive in some way. The problem is that sometimes what you're able and willing to do doesn't line up with the opportunities you have, and if you just fall through the cracks, get fucked, you suck, you know? Which is really sad. There should always be like a guaranteed opportunity for employment. There should be something in society that guarantees employment for people, because that's how you get people out of poverty. That's how you get people off the street. Rather than criminalizing homelessness and making the environment difficult to reside in, making your park benches have a divider down the middle so people can't sleep on it, specifically for that, putting in paved bumps on areas where under bridges and stuff to stop people from being able to camp out there. You're investing money in criminalizing and demonizing homelessness instead of solving the fucking problem. It would be cheaper to solve homelessness than to criminalize it and to build against it. But we don't do that because it goes against American culture. I don't know about in other places, but it exactly goes against American culture to help people who are down, because it is universally their fault. Yeah. Right, yeah, yes. They'll tear up a concrete pavement under a bridge, and then they'll repave in features that make it very difficult for people to stay there. They'll pay for all the time and the labor and the construction costs and the material cost, and for any individual bridge that has historically been used as a homeless shelter, it's fucking disgusting. What are you going to do about it? It would require a paradigm shift, which is the hardest thing to achieve, and it's going to be multiple generations, but I do think we're making progress on it. I do. I think the younger generations, Gen Z especially, like Gen X, not that we're going to talk about generations in a monolith because it's fucking dumb, but like the boomers were the children of a group of people that earned prosperity. So they grew up and lived in prosperity. That prosperity started to decline because of their consumption and not reinvesting in that prosperity. And then the Gen X people saw what was happening for the most part. Culturally, they checked out. The common Gen X experience is basically apathy, because they're not seeing it. The end of the baby boomer era is actually where prosperity in the generations starts to decline. Then you get millennials who are born way after the sun has set, and at that point they're only looking at people who have success but will never achieve it themselves. It's gone. And then Gen Z is waking up and seeing the rest of us who all have come to the realization it's bullshit and it's gone. And now they generally don't have any illusions about how shitty things are. And growing up with no illusions about how shitty things are means that you are much more prepared to deal with those realities, and at a younger time in your life you're able to do more about it, which is great. So in teaching a bunch of Gen Z kids, I've seen this cultural shift happen. The kids that were older than me, the young adults when I was in high school, I saw them, they were pissed off, they were begrudgingly doing what they had to do to get by. It was basically it. Mico has Mahatma. And then we millennials were kind of hopeful. We were all sold this idea that if you go to college, you get a job, you'll be successful. You'll have your house, your car, you'll have your nuclear family, and then you'll have a career that goes on. You'll get your retirement and you live in peace. That was the baby boomer experience and the one that we were sold, right? But for millennials, we woke up and realized that was not the case, but only after we had gone through the motions of it, made the investments into universities and stuff like that, where sad. And that's the millennial experience for the most part. Not everyone fell to it. Yeah, boy, that turned out to be. And here's the reason it was bad. It was not that some evil baby boomers were like, yes, we're going to sail them down the river. No, what happened was that there were some evil fucking people who were in control of financial institutions that said, well, we can leverage this culture of young kids going into school by doing predatory lending for them to be able to get into it, selling 17-year-olds 13 to 14% interest rates on their student loans to be able to go to college because it is the only option they believe they had. So it's extortive. It's extortionary. the problem is ultimately the predatory lending, and that's what a lot of people who are getting sued for their student loans are able to argue for predatory lending practices and get their loans forgiven. It's something I'd like to do because I had a 14% interest rate on my loans, and I didn't know what that meant when I was 17. I didn't know what that meant when I was 17, because whatever amount it was, I'd be able to graduate college, I'd go be a teacher, and I'd surely be able to make enough money to pay all these things off, right? Nobody would allow me to take a loan I had no hope of ever actually paying off, right? Right? But they did. They did, and I took it because I was 17 and naive and didn't understand how money worked, you know, and I took it, and that was a fucking mistake. I'm only glad I went to college because of the character building that it allowed me to do and the experiences I was allowed to have, but the actual schooling itself, waste of fucking time. There was nothing I ever did in college that I could not have done myself by just buying the textbooks they used and reading them. 90% of my classes were literally, I'm just, as your professor, gonna guide you through what's in the textbook and then assign you an essay to assess whether you actually read it or not. Like, come on. That's not fucking education. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. I don't value my degree at all. Neither does anyone else. Nobody else values my degree either. It's an English degree. I went to school for art because I wanted to be a concept artist and a character designer and shit. But of course, if you get a liberal arts degree, then you're literally a burden to society, of course, in our culture. Guys who will sit and watch TV all day and then they're like, fuck artists. I'm like, who the fuck do you made that TV? Who made that TV? My 35K piece of paper. Girl, I went $100,000 in debt for my degree. I went $100,000 in debt in my degree because of the sunk cost fallacy. I wasn't doing great in college, but I was like, well, I've got to finish it, right? Or everything was worth nothing. So I finished it, but it was about $100,000 in predatory loans. I got that shit down to 70 now. So sad. I had to teach for 2 more years in order to get the federal forgiveness for working in a public space. If you work for the state or if you work for the federal government, there's loan forgiveness. And if you do 5 years consecutively in good standing as a teacher, I believe the requirements were, I think it was 5 years if you're a public school teacher. I did 3 and then I got out because I wanted to kill myself. So I figured loan forgiveness was probably not worth literally dying. So I got out. I said, fuck it, I'll figure it out, and then here we go. Yeah, it's sad. You went to school for a few semesters and said, fuck this. Honestly, Panda, that probably would have been the best thing for me. Here's the thing, though. I discovered what streaming was, and I've told this story before, I'm sorry. A lot of the stuff I've said before, so I apologize for the people that have heard this like 8 times, but originally, when I was in college, I was already making YouTube videos of gameplay content creation, mostly because I had seen someone else doing it, OGT over the gun on YouTube. I don't know if he's still making content. No, fuck you, not my dick. He's a good guy, though. And I watched him playing games, and I'm like, shit, I want to do that too. Not even for any reason other than I thought it would be fun. And then I was watching my dick on YouTube, making content. Hell yeah, dude. By the way, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Anyway, my dentist made a joke about OnlyFans. I mean, I go to a private practice, and it's definitely a private practice. The professionalism is maybe 70%, but it's that 30% that makes me like them. Anyway, yeah, I was in college. I had a shitty laptop, so it's not like I could stream or anything. I didn't even know what streaming was, but I was making YouTube videos and releasing them and putting them on YouTube. They're gone now. I scrubbed everything when I became a teacher. But I was making content there, and then I discovered what streaming was, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I was like, can I do this? And I couldn't do it until like 2013 or 14. When I finally got a gaming PC. I built it myself. It was really nice. But 13 or 14, I got a gaming PC, and I'm like, okay, well, I can start streaming now, and I just do it for funsies. But I'm sitting there, and I'm getting some amounts of success, and I'm finding out I'm really good at it. I keep people's attention. I feel like I'm actually entertaining people, and I really get a good sense for how this thing works. And I realized that it's early enough that as this grows, I could grow with it. So I'm sitting there in like 2014, 2015 going, I think I really just want to be a professional content creator, because I'd been doing it for at that point 3-4 years off and on as I was trying to get around my studies and really felt confident about it. So I wanted to drop out of college, because at about that time I was like academic probation letter was coming home because I was failing every class I did because I was depressed and distracted and everything. It's just I was not a good student. Because high school was too easy to train me to have the discipline needed to succeed in college, because I was smart enough to know how to beat the system. I was not smart enough to realize that it was actually hurting me, which is something I warn my students about now, especially my advanced ones. But I was really sure that I wanted to do content creation as my full-time job from there. And if starting out in 2014, I'd have fucking killed it, dude. I would have fucking killed it. I already know it. But then anyway, I went and became a teacher. 2.5 years later, I'm graduating college. I go be a teacher for 3 years, and I fucking hate every day of it. Every minute of it was agony. Agony. Never wanted to be a teacher. I was just pushed into it by my advisors, who told me to be realistic about my job expectations. If I was a liberal arts degree, I'd have no opportunities for actually getting a job. I told them I wanted to be a freelance artist and a commission-based freelance artist, and they told me that's not realistic until you've done 20, 30 years in the industry working in someone else's studio. And me being dumb and naive and listening to my my guides and mentors like any millennial does, I said, okay, well, I'll change my degree. And I changed over to English. But then they were like, well, what do you want to do with this? So I'm going to go be an author. They're like, well, you can't just be an author out of college, which was wrong. As they were about the commission artist thing, because fucking everyone was doing it. Anybody who was really serious about doing it at that point has a massive business now. So they told me that wasn't realistic. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll go back to an art degree, but I'll be an art teacher, because that's something I can do with an art degree, right? So I go back into arts. I take a full semester of art classes, and then I realize I don't want to be an art teacher, because I remember all my art teachers being the most miserable humans on the planet. As much as I loved them, they were suffering every day. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I can see that coming. I don't want to do that. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll go back to English degree, but I'll keep the teaching. So now I'll be an English teacher. I never wanted it. It was just the only option left. I was going down the list until something stuck. Like, come on. So that's what I ended up doing. It was a fucking nightmare. I didn't want to be a teacher. I was just good at it because I'm smart and I understand how people work. It really didn't take anything more than that. You just have to know how to plan. You have to know how people work, and then fucking do it. You have to be unafraid to get up in front of people. It really doesn't take much to be a teacher in America. You certainly don't need like a lot of experience or credentials. You can walk into that like you're an entry-level job, and your job is to teach other humans how to do shit. You just graduated college. You know shit. Oh, not done. I'm on the Muhammad the Goat. Nice. I saw silver running over here, so I thought I needed one. There we go. A clip of driving in Borderlands with a villain. Yeah, we've been doing that so long. Yeah, the Left 4 Dead 2, I would do... Back in 2010, I was making Let's Plays of Left 4 Dead 2 solo on the campaign, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I went through the whole campaign of Left 4 Dead. I did Prototype 1, the original Prototype, as the next game that I did, and I specifically remember, because you know my brain, I'll just take like multiple layers of tangents. Like, this is a conversation, and then I'll go like, oh yeah, this, oh yeah, oh that, and I'll do that. But I did that when no one was there to keep me on a conversation. I just have to make commentary to myself the whole time, right? And I ended up talking about all kinds of random shit, but I didn't have a live audience to listen to me, so I was just fucking rambling. So I got real good at that shit. It was a good time, man. I had a great time. I've always had a good time with content creation. It's just always been something I've enjoyed, which is why I'm glad, you know, even though after 2.5 years of chasing partnership and earning it very early on, very quickly, and then being denied it 3 times because of incompetent Twitch staff, you know, I decided that, okay, they don't want me to be a professional streamer. Okay, they can eat my ass. I'll keep my money, and I'm going to go be a voice actor instead, which is what I have wanted to do for 6-7 years now. I've been interested in it. But it wasn't until I went to A-Kon. I went to A-Kon 30, I think it was. The first convention I'd ever gone to. Certainly the first anime convention I'd ever gone to. I went with Fern, which was such a wonderful experience. I still look back on it. It was one of my favorite things I've ever done. It was so fun. We went as 9S and 2B as a group cosplay. It was so much fun. It was so good. I had such a great time with it. But there was a voice actor and director named Joel McDonald. And he was putting on a panel for voice acting auditions and basically how to do that, you know, what to and what not to do. And it was a crash course for people that were interested in it. Yeah, and so I went and I listened to it. The first day I went, we came in, it was kind of near the end of it because we got hung up with something, I can't remember. I couldn't decide if I really wanted to go do it. I can't remember. Anyway, we ended up, we weren't there first. And I was glad I was in cosplay because I didn't want him to recognize me as the gay guy who came in, you know, near the end of his, his panel. Oops. And, anyway, so I listened the first day, and he lets people come up to the microphone to actually do a mock audition in front of him, and then to get feedback. Fantastic experience, right? And I'm like, oh, I want to do that, but I didn't get in line to do it because I was really fucking nervous and shy. And so I didn't do it. I have Mahatma. But he said, we're out of time, but any of you who are here today that want to do the audition, let me put a star on the back of your badge. And then when you come back tomorrow, you'll be in the front of the line. And so I got the thing on the back of my thing, and I took a picture of the lines that we were supposed to read so I could think about them and what I wanted to do. And I'm telling you, friend, I was laying there in the hotel room, and I didn't sleep for hours. I was just sitting there going through the lines over and over in my head, thinking about how I wanted to execute them. And then the next day came, and I beelined for the fucking panel. I was like, I'm not missing this. And I still hadn't decided if I was going to do it, but I certainly was going to be there. And because he was giving the same panel again, so I was like, well, I want to see the full thing this time. So we went, and we were there. We went through the full thing, and it was great. And then when he called time for mock auditions, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get in line. If I panic and throw up and pass out, then I won't do it. And I almost did 2 of those things. I definitely did 1, I almost did 2, but not all 3, thank God. And then, so I got up to the thing, it was my turn to read, and I did, I think, an okay job, maybe. He asked me if I had experience, which I didn't, which is great. I mean, it's great to hear that from a VA director. To ask you, some fucking random kid nerd, if you've done this before. You know, that was a good moment. And then I said no, and he said, well, you've got really good instincts. If you want to get into the industry, find a coach and an agent and do it. Fucking Michael McDonald told me that. Fucking great. Nice. I'm very excited about that. So instantly, I have the biggest fucking boner for voice acting. I'd always been interested in it, but I never really pursued it as a viable option. I didn't even know how you get into it. To this day, I didn't even know how people get into it. My dentist asked me that. You know, how do you even become a voice actor? And I told her, I don't know. You just get high, you walk through the forest, and eventually come across a cottage. Someone picks you up, and they tell you how to be a voice actor. I couldn't tell you. I don't know shit. It was an accident for me. I pursued it, but it was an accident. But anyway, it was just fantastic. Ever since then, I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. I was still pursuing streaming as an option, but I was definitely like, okay, voice acting is absolutely something I want to add to my list of things I'm doing, because streaming only really takes up 6 hours a day. Once the work is done, you're just sitting down to actually just do the streaming. All the editing isn't necessary, and all the back work, all the setting up OBS and working on production materials and stuff like that. There's a lot of work that goes into professional streaming. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I don't miss not having to do that shit. I'm glad that I don't have to do that anymore. But at the time, I was really focused on just doing the streaming thing because I was still pushing for partnership. I was going to make this a career and was doing very well with it. But I was still thinking I also want to do voice acting. And I made a couple big State of the Stream addresses, which I'd do every now and then. Every 6 months or so, I think I was doing them. And I'd talk about a 3-part plan. I wanted to be a streamer, and then I wanted to voice act on the side. And in my free time, I'd be designing video games, which I still want to do. I still plan to. But once Twitch rejected me for the 3rd time for no reason, I decided, well, fuck streaming. I'm just gonna go be a voice actor now. So I reached out to a lady and very good friend of mine at this point, Megan Fallenbach, actually out of Toronto, and it took me about, like I've said before, it took me about 2 years of working with her off and on. I mean, there'd be like a 6-7 month streak where we just wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't send her anything, and she would check in every now and then, but I wouldn't have anything for her. I wasn't able to record. I wasn't able to do anything. With depression, there would just be months where I just don't remember, honestly, I don't remember most of my life. I don't remember most of it. There are like little moments and flickers of things, but like as soon as I get out of high school, I don't remember much of college. I think that's kind of the point at which it all becomes very blurry. Even most of high school, I don't remember very much, but it was still kind of stable. College was a shit show from the beginning. Anyway. Yeah, so I reached out to a coach. She was literally, I Googled voice acting coaching. That was it. That's what I Googled. And I looked through, there was a website that had 2 people listed. And it was just it was a listing of different people who were offering coaching. And there were only 2 people on the page, like the first page. So there weren't many people listed per thing. But I found her and another guy, and I was looking at their experience because I wanted to do animation voice acting for video games, for adult animation especially, things like Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. Would love to work on stuff like that. That's where my heart is. That's where my soul goes toward. I love that shit. Yeah, I mean, like, if Invader Zim were released today, I'd want to work on that so bad. So bad. That's the kind of shit I love. I love it. And that's my goal, is to get onto a production like that eventually. Even as an extra, I just want to be part of it. Yeah, but I Googled this, and there were 2 people there, and I looked at the guy, and then there was Megan. I don't remember the guy's name. But he was a little bit more expensive, but he really only kind of minorly... Oh. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Nico needs Mahatma. And so I looked at the 2 of them, but he really wasn't talking much about animation voice acting. He was more on the commercial side. So I was like, fuck it. Let's see who Megan is. And I email her, and we have a session or 2, and she's great. Just like immediately, I'm like, I'm going to like this person. So good. So good. And from there, I mean, it was just, she's the only one I've worked with. She's the only one I've needed to. She's just so good. She's so great. And she's actually slating the beginning of my demo, actually. She's going to be the first thing you hear. And then there's the rest of my demo, which I'm so glad I have it done. I'm going to post it to the Discord at some point so you guys can hear it, because I know you've been waiting for as long as I have and be like, what the fuck is a demo? You can hear me. That'd be good. Yeah, when VOs share their gift, that's great, because it's not like... It's like teaching in a couple ways where nobody can just tell you how to do it. You have to teach yourself the skills. Someone can guide you. You can have a mentor, but you just have to do the work yourself. There's nobody who can teach you how to do it. But with teaching, there's a clear on-ramp for how to become a teacher. There's a clear on-ramp. There's a process you go through. Everyone goes through about the same 1 to 3 processes that you do to become a teacher. Once you become a teacher, it's very much like voice acting in that you are just on your own to figure this shit out. You just have to practice until you get good at it, and even then you're never going to be as good as you can be and never be as good as you want to be. But with voice acting, like, who the fuck knows how to even get into it? Yeah. Nice. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. Yeah. Let me see. I've just been talking. Interesting. I'm reading Siren's paragraph here. So Siren, you say in high school your teacher wanted you to pursue radio, television, voice acting. Have you ever done anything with that? Here we go. You liked it a lot, but then your other teacher thought you'd be great as an athletic trainer, and they helped you enroll in Ohio State University. Nice. You did a semester and realized that you would be in debt your whole life. Ah, you were much wiser than I. Then your mom told you to be a real estate agent. That's a good fucking choice right there. After I passed that, I met my ex-partner who was a Marine, and I ran from myself, lived their life, built them up, raised our kids, and then had a mental... Yeah. Oh. Siren, that sounds... It seems like you have a really good sense of self-awareness in that. Like, it seems like you've understood and come to terms with that trauma. I'm sorry you went through that, but it sounds like you've learned a lot from the process, you know? And that ultimately becomes who you are, you know? We are reflections of the trauma we survived. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. What a transition you had. You lived a life But it sounds like you were a passenger in your own life there. Now you just want to be rooted. That's how I'm feeling. See, I don't know who Bill Rogers is. I feel like I remember that name, but I don't see a face or a list of characters. I'll have to look them up. What have they done? What has Bill Rogers done? Yeah. You're a survivor? Yeah, I believe you. Here we go. You've not done anything yet. Your dear friend Beefcake is a Twitch streamer. Nice. He is wanting me to join in on a game. Like the creation of a game, or he just wants you to like broadcast with him? Because that's cool. Yeah, you'll find a bunch of VAs here on Twitch. Actually, one of my idols. Huh? Did you just say Beefcake Silver just out of nowhere?
Yeah, it's a friend of ours. He's a bard.
Nice.
He exclusively dresses in a Mogul hat or mask.
Excellent taste. I'm also now a fan of Beefcake. Perfect. That's good. Bill Rogers is in Pokemon. He voiced as Brock. Oh, he's the voice of Brock. Nice. I can't hear it in my head. It's been so long since I listened to that. I knew I had heard the name before. Beefcake's great. Nice, dude. But anyway, my one of my idols, I've got a few idols in voice acting, the people that I look up to is like, I want to be you someday. I want to be like you someday. You know, I want to give other people the same experience that you gave to me. That's what I mean by that. I don't want to be anybody else, you know? I want to be me. I'm going to do different things than they do. I'm going to do them differently. I'm going to be my own voice actor. I'm not trying to emulate anybody. But I do want to be able to have the kind of influence on someone else that they had on me. And I want to be able to deliver the kind of performances that they delivered to me and how important and influential they were in my experiences in video games and other things. One of them is Gideon Emery, the voice of Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. And what's his name? Tall Green Bean Boy in here, you know him. Urianger. Yeah. And the other one is Kyle McCarley. And he was the voice of 9S in Nier Automata. I think it was his performance in Nier Automata that like shook me to my core. And it was so fucking good and it was so moving that I was like, I've got to do that. I've got to do that with my life. That powerful projection of the human experience, you know, is so fucking good. I was like, I've got to do that at some point in my life. I just have to. Yeah. Nice. Beefcake is your dearest friend that lets you be you. Well, I'm glad. There we go. Am I going to Fallgord Float? I am going to Fallgord Float. He's like a brother to you. That's sweet. Some of the kids are...
found out that the, sorry.
No, you're fine.
She's a voice actress of Azula, who went to a high school down the street that I go to.
Oh.
Or went to.
That's so cool. I mean, voice actors are fucking everywhere, man. But what's beautiful about voice acting is you'll never actually be traditionally famous, so you can kind of just go on your business. No one's going to pick you out at a Walmart, you know? It's great.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. That's why I want to be as famous as possible without ever being recognized on the street. The day I get recognized on the street, I'm going to be like, oh no.
A different weapon.
Okay. Oh shit, I just realized we're done. Very nice. Thank you so much, Catboys, for touring us through. Yeah. So, Kyle McCarley streams. He does board games on Thursday nights, I think? I can't remember. Zodiac Weapon Awakening. Does sentience stir now within your Zodiac Weapon? Then the time is nigh to end its dreaming. Oh. Upon awaking, your Zodiac Weapon will truly be the finest arm and fiercest ally in the realm. If you are firm in your purpose, let us begin. Oh, yeah. I can't believe we're done. I confess, my friend, I have awaited your return most eagerly. Even holding your weapon in my hands, I can sense the soul within pulses more strongly than ever before. That's not just the bow shaft. If I heard that all rightly, Mico, your weapon's ready and raring to wake up, meaning it's time for your grand finale, Ajel-san. There we go. Yeah, I hope to be up and coming here real soon. I'm hunting for agents right now. Now that I have my demo, I'm throwing it at people being like, love me! Take me on! Do it! I'm hoping I get somebody. I think I fill a niche that is in demand. So I'm hoping that an agent sees that and then, like, throws me at things. Yeah, now we can fashion. I'm unclear on what part I must play, Geralt. I've made ready my alchemical supplies for the occasion, but I do not know what you would have me concoct, nor, for that matter, why. It's having him make more alcohol, I bet. All right, we remember the Book of Netherdark. Though there's precious few that we've ever heard of, 'tis a fact that its pages hold the last truth of the Zodiac weapons. Truth? What do you mean? In ages past, terrible demons known as by the name Zodiac would appear in our world, but when they did, a hero wielding a shiny weapon would arise to strike the fiends down. Did you know that particular tale? There we go. Well, I'm glad I make you laugh, Siren. That's good. I wonder about that. It's good. I appreciate that. Well, someday you're going to be able to be like, hey, I know him. I know he's a famous voice. I know him. I knew him when he was just getting his demo done and he was just a baby. He didn't even have his legs yet. Just crawling around and shit. That's me. But I am a real boy now. It's very nice. There are a few who know it better. You speak of the Song of Zodiac Braves. I began my research precisely because I thought its accounts of the legendary weapons held a grain of truth. Ah, but did you know the weapons weren't wreathed in light when the Braves slew the fiends? Aye, wasn't till those arms tasted a demon's blood that sentience blossomed deep within, and they burst forth in a brilliant halo. 'Tis how the Zodiac weapons were truly born, but that bit of the tale got lost as it was handed down through the ages. Cap, lose your pants, dude. Ah, very good, Geralt, very good indeed. We have no demon's blood to awaken Mico's arm, but we can mimic it with a quasi-soul potion thick with either. You're a quick-witted one, make no mistake. Well, now we're all caught up. Let's give it a try. Perfect. Well, I don't need you to promote anything. I'm just saying it'd be nice to say that you're collecting voice actors at this point. You're gonna have a card collection. There we go. Oh, you know what, Siren? I don't want your address because that'd be fucking creepy. But like, if you ever find yourself in Texas, take a picture of me in like a Polaroid or something, and I'll sign it. And then when I'm famous someday, sell that shit on eBay. Sell that shit. That'd be good. So, you know, even better, turn it into an NFT and sell that shit. You'd make billions of dollars. Billions. You just have to time the sale right. You know, before I have my sex scandal, or maybe after. Who knows? There we go. Kat, I've done the same thing. I've come home some days and I'm so tired. When I was teaching and I did this, I'd come home and I'd lay back on my bed and I'd unbutton and I'd fall asleep. That's how that works. It was a good time. Too tired, I couldn't even get them off my legs. Just unbutton, I'm free, and then fall asleep immediately. There, that ought to be a thick enough coat of my demon's blood potion. The rest I shall leave to you, Geralt. Seeing as there ain't any demons of the Zodiac flying around to fight, I'll just have to mimic that battle with the flames of my forge and the pounding of me hammer. Now let's perfect the old relic, what we began so long ago. Very nice. You have Alex Lee's autograph. I'll have to pay attention to that name. I acknowledge I will forget that name as I do all names. As soon as this conversation is over, it will go gone. But in this moment, I'm going to be looking for that name. The weapons responded to me touch like a wonder. I can feel the soul inside trembling like it's aching to wake up. So let's give it what it wants. There we go. I keep smacking caps lock, man. We've done it. Recreated a legendary arm exactly as it was, sense of self and all. Yeah, gods, come on, Mico, take up your weapon. Come on, girl. There we go, Siren, yeah. Yeah, I'll send you some mail. Being a millennial, I don't know how to send mail. I'll figure it out, I'll ask my mom. She'll know. God, looks good. No. You didn't do shit, it was all me. Who dragged that anvil out there? I mean, these are the real questions. That shit's heavy. Oh, look at that bow. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Oh, behold the legend made manifest in all its glory. None but the realm's most valiant adventurer, her most masterful blacksmith, and her most accomplished alchemist could have recreated this true heir to the weapons of yore. There we go. Nay, here we have forged a new legend, the weapon beyond all compare. The ages will echo with its name, the Yoichi Bo Zeta. There we go. Honestly, I think they really should have edited the lines in that to be like, yes, the greatest blacksmith, the greatest alchemist, and then Rian and Yiz. Honestly, none of this would have happened without you two helping.
Get over here, bitch.
Oh yeah, shit. Let me equip it. There we go. Silver, those look so good. I don't know why I thought every one of them would be glowing with gold. Did you just lick your blade? Oh, there's a cat boy. And his forehead dick. There we go. Oh, look at that. That book looks great, man. Whoa. Rian, which relic is that?
Summoner.
No, I know, but like, is there a different relic for Heavensward or Shadowbringers?
Yeah, this is the ARR one.
Oh, okay. Well, congrats us, man. We look great. There we go, man. We've put a few hours into this guy, and I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. We are going to be ready for... Oh, God. Please, no. Oh, God. I never asked for this. The roleplay has become full. And now it's time for fashion. I agree. Nope. No? Is it pause? No.
Hit the home key.
Oh, how did I fat finger that? Okay. I don't know. Come here, Catboy. Thank you so much. Rian, seriously, thank you so much for helping. There we go.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, that's great. We've got it. I mean, it's not as good as the one I'm using, but it is beautiful. And we can dye it, and then we can glam it onto our actual big one. Which would be good. Perfect. Yeah, congrats to us, man. Especially Silver. Silver really didn't want to do it at like 3 or 4 different stages, and I was like, by the 3rd book, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I don't know about this shit. I'm glad we were able to go through with it, though. There we go. Which is really good. Yeah, it feels great, man. Feels great.
I went through the 5 stages of grief so many times.
I can feel it. Like, you have this aura of having crawled across the finish line. Fucking castaway. There we go. See ya, Siren. Yeah. Bye-bye, friend. Time for kettle? Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, the books sucked, man. Okay, so I think we're gonna do I'm gonna do the glam before we go, like right before we go and do the thing. Or do we want to be in our formal glam for killing Bahamut tomorrow? I'll let you guys decide.
Fashionable for all of it.
Okay, well, let's put it together then. I need to go to an inn, right, to get to my glam chest. Yeah, we're gonna wear our Sunday best for tomorrow. I expect everyone to look dope as shit, as best you can.
Andrew, you have replicas? How does that work?
So Rion handed me a couple replicas only so that I could dye those components. Because the originals can't be dyed. I don't know if that's what you're asking.
Okay, the way the weapon replicas work is once you actually make the weapon, you can go buy a replica in case you throw it away or lose it. So
Okay.
all the stages that we went through, you can go get a replacement without having to redo the whole thing start to finish. You can
Oh.
also accidentally trade them for seals, I've found, I think.
Oh no! The replica won't have the same stats though, right?
The replica won't have stats now.
Oh shit.
Pure fashion.
Yeah.
It's just for fashion, it don't matter.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna go stick this thing in the glam chest then. Off to Limsa. To my designated hotel room. Or you dunk it for the Heavensward Relic. Ah, that makes sense. Well, I'm not going to be doing Heavensward Relic for Bard. I'll be doing it for whatever other class we end up maining. Because I kind of like the idea that the relics are a snapshot of what we achieved at that time. There we go. Where am I going? Oh my god. Okay, hey, no, don't listen to that shit. Don't listen to that shit. I'm gonna go have the best dinner when I'm done. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm really hungry and I feel like cooking. So that those two things coming together, oh, it's gonna be good, man. Is the bow getting dyed? Yes. So here's the thing. It needs to get dyed, but it has the circle on it, so I can actually dye this bow. And we are going to be doing ink blue. Oh, God, it's so good. Yeah. So I was excited to see that it has the circle on it. We don't have to. Shout out to Panda Fight. Hello. There we go. Just out here on the dance floor. I wish I had the Hildy dance on, but I also never want to do the Hildy dance again.
Rion, can I store this into the
They-
dresser?
Here we go. Come on, Sunless Simp Queen. Do it. Give me the bee's knees. No, don't run. Oh, very sad. That would have been great. Come on, Hal. Yeah, there we go. Great. It only takes one person to start dancing. Someone else joins, and then everyone realizes, hey, we're all welcome. And then they start dancing. This is fantastic.
Honestly, I don't know. I want to...
Yeah, I don't think I can.
You may have to go buy a replica.
I love this shit. This makes me so happy. And he's a femboy. I knew it. Okay, we'll give him a couple dotes because I gotta go to bed. In-game.
You should be
There we
able to
go.
buy them in the North Shroud.
Okay, and retire to an inn room. Perfect. Let's do our glam. Let's do our glam. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's put the... Hold on, I'm wearing it. Let's get our actual bow, the beach composite bow. That's the one, right? Because this one's only 115, the other one's 255. Okay, so inventory, armory, chest, main hand, offhand. Where is my... Hide items registered to gear sets? Nope. Wait. No. What? Why is it not in here?
Yeah, I don't think you can put it in.
Interesting.
Rion says we need to get the replica.
Yeah, you may have to come back up to Geralt and hit up the dude next to him.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me put the rest of it on then. Okay, so now I finally feel like I need to actually learn how to use a glam plate. I do not understand what that means. Can someone walk me through it from step 1?
Okay. I'm going to be slow since I'm... Do you want to put that together first, or do you want the weapon as part of it?
So would it be something that I do all at once? Everything together?
You can do it in steps, but doing it all at once might be better.
Okay, let's do it all at once then. So I'll come back and grab the replica.
Okay. Then I can go in and in-room and actually walk you through it without having to watch stream.
Okay, perfect.
Very simple once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, I just don't even know what the steps are. There we go. I think Fern tried to explain it to me at one point, and I don't remember. Which happens a lot. I mean, thank God. Fern's patience is tested constantly by our friendship. I think my friendship with everyone is tested constantly. Keeping up with my fucking goldfish memory. I mean, you've just got to accept it. It's just a personality quirk. If you haven't accepted that by now, then we aren't actually friends. Like, that's just how that works. Okay. So this is the replica vendor. Let's see. Zodiac glass reissue weapon Zeta replication. Replicate the Zeta. And it costs 10 gil. Nice. 90 gil. Okay. Okay, so I have one. It's in my bag? Or is it my armory? It's in my armory. Okay. Okay, back to Kupo noodles.
For pocket change.
I love Kupo noodles. What the fuck? I love him. I think he might be my favorite NPC. Excellent.
Kupo noodles is basically beefcakes. That's what he looks like.
Nice.
He's a big row that cosplays as a Mugo.
It's great. It's a great fucking idea.
Except he wears a Speedo. He's called the Speedo Mugo.
Oh. That's a great idea. I like him in the jeans, though. He's got that James Dean thing going on. He sounds like he walked out of a Lana Del Rey song, but every now and then you just hear the Kupo. There needs to be a Kupo edit of Lana Del Rey's music, honestly. I think it would go very well. Okay. Shout out to Jelly Bubble Babbies. And Thicker Treat of Ramen Clan. Also fantastic. Yeah, what do you mean? That is Beefcake's face. All right. Egg Targaryen. Excellent. Fantastic name. Let's see.
Let me know when you are ready.
I'm ready. Do I just go to the inn, or?
Yeah, just go to the inn.
Okay. How do you know how to get into my room, you fucking creeper? This is a fancy inn room, by the way. Look at all the storage you have. You have your little Lalafell doors. That's fantastic.
There's a sign that says, "Come on in."
Oh. I do remember putting that there. For gentlemen visitors.
Okay, when you talk to your glamour dresser, down on the bottom there's a button that says Edit Glamour Plates.
Oh, I never noticed that button. Goddamn, I'm blind.
Once you have that open, you can assign pretty much whatever you want to all your slots.
Ah.
And you have it set up the way you want it and the color you want it. Push the button that says Save.
Okay. Hold on real quick. I'm going to get my bow in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any glamour prism. God damn it. It should consider what's in here. Please. Every time I see the error message, I just panic because I never know what's going to be fucking wrong. Okay, there's the replica. I need to... Oh, I have to dye it before putting it into the dresser, right?
You can dye it once it's in the dresser if you want.
Okay, let me dye this. I know that we want to do the ink blue dye. I do not have the dye because it's in my chocobo's asshole. Okay. Ink blue. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Silver, for the ink blue dye, by the way. Who knew? Who knew months ago that the ink blue dye would be so helpful to us later on, you know? Who knew? I think Silver knew. Silver had a great idea. Okay, so it is dyed. Let me look at the chest. Replica high, and I'm pretty sure it's already dyed. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It paid off. It did. I was like, why is this man handing me dye? I'm a thief. I'll take anything. So happy I did. Okay, so you, Gunbreaker. Bard Archer. Oh. Machinist.
If you want to put on other gear, you have to click on the slot on the character window.
Oh! God damn, I feel dumb. We decided to go with the yellow corsage, right? Oh yeah, 100%. Because that just brings the gold from the bow out. Oh, he's so pretty with a flower in his head. Okay, you? God damn! Okay, which one are the gloves? Allegan Gauntlets of Aiming. High Allegan Gauntlets of Aiming. I like that they're fingerless gloves. Could be a little edgy. Okay, leggies. It's going to be the High Allegan. And they're going to leave them black because it brings out the trim from the coat and the gloves. We let that be black, as well as the boots. We remain... no, these become blue. That's right. Leave the pants because that brings like a wonderful little line that goes through there, an archway of the hands. And also with the collar. So it creates this wonderful little segment there. I wish there was almost a little bit more black on the heels, but that's okay. A little bit more black lining here at the bottom, I think it'd be even better, but it's fine. It's very happy. Offhand ears, yes, we're putting on these. They look great. They're a little green, but so are his eyes, and I think that that's important. It brings in the eyes. Can't wear the ribbon. That's the only downside here. Wrists. What did we end up going with? I don't think any of these were visible. I don't think you can have... Okay, so we're just gonna remove that. And then rings, I don't remember if they're visible. Because I think he has those knuckles on. And it could be the other hand. Let me check. Okay, no ring. So we don't have any of the rings. This is the glam. God damn, the boy looks good. And how satisfying now, you know? If we'd just been wearing whatever, like, slutty garments we could find at the time for, like, the meme. At no point did I think we'd find something that was, like, pinnacle fashion for finishing ARR with. I hadn't considered this. And I feel like now, every expansion, we should figure out what our sort of finale glam is going to be.
Let me know when you are done.
I feel happy with what I have.
Have you pushed save, or are you out of that?
I have saved.
Okay, when you're out of the glamour dresser, if you hit C to bring up your character window, up at the top there's a set of 3 buttons. You want the third one that says gear set list.
Okay.
When you click on that, it'll bring up a list of all of your gear sets. Find the one for Archer, right click it, and then click link to glamour plate, I think is what it is.
Look at that. And then link gear set.
Yes.
Nice. So now if I hit the glamour plate button, what does that do?
Just like pretend you're changing to bard and push your bard button.
Oh, okay. We've got to get into position right by the lamp. I want some light on me. Okay, and I can't do that if the UI has disappeared. If I put it on a button though, Alt-1 should be able to do this. There we go. I think I want to be... Let's just get a good view like this. Okay, Alt-1. Oh! Very good. Who knew? The dodo's like a moth. He's like, light? Excellent. Look at this. In the environmental light as well. Oh, it's not obnoxiously shiny, but it has a little bit of metallic sheen to it. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I think it looks great. The shoes are pointed but not lifted. That's fantastic. It's enough to kick a dude and stab him at the same time. I think it's very practical. Man. I'm so happy with this. Actually, okay, his head, his hair flower is not there, I just realized. Hold on. Unable to fully apply Glamour Plate 1, please ensure all items are comparable with character level, class, race, and gender. What? Are the flowers gender locked or something?
No, if you hit C, underneath your character portrait on the lower left, there's a button for hats. You might want to push the button to turn it back on.
Oh! Okay. Menfina's earring didn't get set. Did I not do the earring in the glamour plate? Let me press Bard again. Huh. I have to turn that on every time. Oh, if I update gear set.
Go into the glamour dresser really quick and check what jobs can wear the earring.
Disciples of War or Magic?
You may not be able to glamour that earring because it's level 1 and you're trying to put it on something else.
It has an X on it, but it doesn't say why. It says it's for level 50. Let's do Alt key. Oh, to hide. Never mind. Okay, well, we'll just have to get rid of our ears, and we'll just have to use the one that we have. I almost want him with no earrings then at that point. I think he's...
Menfina's earring is level 1, and you're trying to put a higher level item on it.
I see. Ah. Okay. So I need to glam another set of... No. Save. Yes.
Make sure on your plate, too, that the hats are turned on.
Yes. Okay. So now, do we have Emperor's New Earrings? Is that a thing?
There is a set of Emperor's New Earrings. If you want one, I can grab one if there's not one in your
Oh.
MC chest.
No, I've got one in my armory.
Oh, Mico.
Well, that works.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to do this, but there is a button that will open up your glamour plate right away instead of having you down for it. It's going to be under a P on your general commands. It just helps you change on the fly.
Ah, I see it. Nice.
Yeah, I have it on my hotbar. That way I can always change whenever I need to, at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank both of you so much. Oh, we look good. We look like we're ready to fuck some shit up, dude. I need to adjust my plate to do... Let me go ahead and get in here. Just the armor, the thing. I want to put Emperor's New... There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think I like it without the earrings. I feel like, you know, before you leave the house, you're supposed to take off one accessory for me. Bam, the earring. Done. Nice. We're ready to go. I think the flowers do enough. You don't need more than that. I mean, it still looks like it's a, you know, not a bobby pin, but a hair clip that's pulling this hair back because the other hair is allowed to fall on his face, but this feels like it's pulled back, and it looks like the flowers are used to pin the hair back, which is fantastic. I mean, that's just, it all just works out so well. Oh shit. The sun came up. Ah, just looks good. Yeah, we're ready for cutscenes, and we're ready to kick Bahamut's ass and look good doing it. Yeah. So I recommend you guys put it, you don't have to, but like put a glam together and be ready for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a blinding fashion show for Bahamut as we try to kick his ass. Hopefully we kill him tomorrow. I'm really hopeful we will. Oh man, that feels good. I feel like that's a big accomplishment we've done. We've reached a wonderful milestone. Having this bow, I think, is just fantastic. I don't think any other bow would have worked well. I don't think any other bow would have worked at all. I think it's this one. It's gonna be good. You're going Warrior for Snow Relic. That's okay. Good night, Silver. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, T13 Sunday, finish Hildy on Monday, Bukaki on Tuesday, and maybe even whatever we want to do on Thursday. Here we go. And then next Saturday to be able to do something. I'm not even sure. I think Sunday's going to remain raid night, but I think Saturday is going to be like an optional day. Yeah. Man, I'm satisfied though. Let's go to bed at 6 a.m. like we're used to. Try online store gear. Nice. Okay. Well, I had a great night. Let's fantastic. Oh, look at him. First thing you do after putting your glam on, sleep in it. Well, chat, thanks for joining me. I had a fantastic time. I'm so glad that we have finished our relic finally. Again, I was thinking that it was going to take, you know, another month of grinding for it to actually land, but here we are. And I feel really good about that. I feel so happy to be done with that because I felt like it was going to be the bottleneck for us, but I'm glad it didn't end up becoming that. And again, thanks to everybody who force-fed me the materials to be able to make that go as quickly as it did. We would have not been capable of finishing that in time. But regardless, I had a great time with it. I'm glad that we can pick up tomorrow, try and kill Bahamut. I'm hopeful. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm really hopeful that we'll be able to do it. And then from there, Monday finish up Hildebrand. Tuesday, do the 4 or 5 hour analysis of the finale of the ARR post patches. And then Thursday, start Heavensward. Not bad. I think we're in a pretty good spot there. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. Always makes this a fun thing for me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'll be back tomorrow with Bahamut getting styled on. And from there, we'll see what happens. Good night.